Ah, the Cyclops, one of Subnautica's most divisive vehicles. Some players love it, some players hate it, and some players, well, just use it as a glorified storage bin. But today, I'm here to set the record straight. This behemoth of a submarine is an absolute beast and an absolute unit, and I'm going to give you 5 reasons why the Cyclops doesn't suck. Strap in, grab your decoys, and let's dive in. Before we start, I want to quick ask that if you liked the video, please consider dropping a like, and if you really like it, consider dropping a sub. I'm hoping to reach 200 subs by the end of the year. Thank you. Alright, reason 1. It's a mobile base. I do want to point out that the thumbnail and all the transition slides of this video are made by AI, so sorry if they look weird. But for this main point, I just want to point out the Cyclops isn't just a submarine. It's a fully functional mobile base with built-in storage lockers, a fabricator if you build it, a room for charging station. It's your one-stop shop for surviving in the ocean's depths. Forget running back to your base every 5 minutes because you forgot an extra battery. The Cyclops will probably have one or the resources to build one. In this quick demonstration, I am using the resources I had inside of my base to build a fully functioning outpost in the blood kelp zone. It is a powered base with power cells that I can even recharge the Cyclops with. If you need a medkit, a fresh power cell, maybe a snack, no problem. With the Cyclops, no matter where you are, you're always prepared. Just maybe don't use it as a full-time fridge. That's what your bioreactor is for. Alright, all bad jokes aside, the Cyclops is seriously a good vehicle for getting around. Whether you're in the lava zone, the blood kelp zone, or the dunes, it's a perfect place to stay safe and to move your base with you. It's a great tool for surviving and carrying everything you need with you all the time. Not to mention, it can carry your prawn suit with you. Being able to have your prawn suit with you all the time allows you to mine in deep terrain, allows you to remain safe even in the scariest of zones, like the lava zone. Who wants to be in a Seamoth down there? I mean, you can't even get that deep with a Seamoth. Some players do genuinely think that the Cyclops has no use in Subnautica, but with that I disagree. Because it's a mobile base, you can enjoy the game at a slower pace. You can learn to slow down more, learn to enjoy Subnautica more, and it really does make it an even more enjoyable experience. Based on the fact that it is a whole base, you can move anywhere you need to and always have the supplies with you. For that reason, I think this is the number one reason that the Cyclops in Subnautica should get a second look from players and is a very valuable asset to have with you all the time. Now let's move to the second point. It's fully customizable. The Cyclops definitely isn't a one-size-fits-all submarine. Want to brave the lava zone? Slap on a thermal reactor module. Need to dodge Leviathans? Equip a fancy shield generator. With a little creativity, you can turn your Cyclops into the ultimate survival machine. And if Leviathan's coming at you, deploy a decoy and watch that sucker swim off like it just remembered the stove was left on. Okay, moving on to point 3. It's basically invincible. It's a tank, sure. It's big, slow, and occasionally bursts into flames. But let's be real, what other vehicle can survive a head-on collision with Leviathan and keep going? With the shield generator, fire suppression system, and a little bit of courage, the Cyclops is practically indestructible. It might not be completely invincible from Leviathan attacks, but activate silent running, turn on a shield generator, or just turn your Cyclops off, and you can just use it as a mobile observatory and watch a Leviathan even if you're right next to it. No other vehicle in Subnautica provides that kind of protection. In a Seamoth, you'll get eaten. In a prawn suit, you'll get eaten. Without anything, well, you're just dead. Here's a clip of me using the shield generators as I'm wandering around getting attacked by a Reaper, not a Cyclops. The Reaper Leviathan continues to attack my Cyclops, but I can just power down the engine or turn the shield generators on. This thing is basically indestructible, and yes, it's very risky to get out and repair this thing if it's damaged, But with the shield generator and with the ability to put it in silent running mode, the chance that you're going to even get damage without intentionally taking some in Subnautica is pretty unlikely, to say the least. Just pop on that shield generator. It sucks up power, sure, but that's what ion batteries or even an extra set of power cells are great for. In my Cyclops, I always keep a full extra set of power cells. It allows that even in the worst circumstances, that you're always going to be protected, no matter what may happen. Another thing that I'd like to add to this point, because the Cyclops is basically invulnerable, it protects your vehicles, like your prawn suit. And the prawn suit alone is probably capable of killing a Reaper Leviathan, which I've demonstrated in previous videos. So, if it can protect your prawn suit for long enough, you can totally use that to fight it off. Now, on to the next point. It can handle deep exploration. Unlike the sea moth or the prawn suit, the Cyclops is your go-to for deep exploration. The Lost River? No problem. The lava zone? Bring it on. With a maximum crush depth of 1700 meters, it'll get you where you need to go, assuming you don't bump into too many walls along the way, or get too close to anything. Now you might be saying, Sneaky, why can't we just get down there? With the prawn suit has plenty enough depth to reach it. Sure, the prawn suit does, but the prawn suit, even with the grappling arm, might get tiresome going all the way down there. It's also at much risk of being damaged or being destroyed by Leviathans on your way down to the lava zone. I would not want to see a fight between a prawn suit and a sea dragon. It would certainly be a nerve-wracking one. Alright, now on to our fifth and final point. This thing's just cool. For anybody that really hates it, this thing is so much cooler than the sea truck from Subnautica Below Zero, and I don't mean that as to any hate on Below Zero, but the Cyclops is just so unbelievably cool. There really is no vehicle like it. So I'll let this clip of the voice audio play quick.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems
I mean, there is just nothing as crisp as that voice. It's a great voice, it's a great vehicle. The thing is just built awesomely. It's a great vehicle with a ton of stuff to be able to do. You can walk around it, you can grow plants on it, you can store vehicles. You can have a vehicle modification station, well, kind of, not the full thing. But it even has its own onboard fabricator to build parts for it. And even the captain's chair is just so awesome. And don't even get me started on the horn. Who doesn't love honking at a Reaper Leviathan? Don't do it too much though, I don't think they're exactly fans of it. Another clip that I have here is of the fire suppression system. Well, not actually the fire suppression system, but when a fire bursts out on the Cyclops. Just another touch of detail as to how cool this vehicle is. That you get to run back here with a fire extinguisher and put that fire out. A great touch to this game, and just showcasing the immense power of this vehicle. And the fact that you get to run across it too shows how big this vehicle is and how much potential it really has in this game, which I think is one of the parts that they missed on Below Zero. It really is just one of the best additions to Subnautica. Now, we're coming up on the end of this video here. I hope you guys really enjoyed. It was a lot of fun making this video. It was a lot of fun putting together. If you want to see more stuff like this, leave it in the comments below. And if you made it this far, comment it. Drop a like and please subscribe. It means more than you could know. We're almost at 200 subscribers on the channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.